Hi, think we're good to go. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. I hope. Oh, shh. I hope you're having an amazing day. I just put my coffee and got yelled at, of course. Give me a second. Well, luckily I have these, but they're not as good as wet wipes because if I don't deal with this properly soon, it is going to stick. Oh my god. Good morning. Okay, that is definitely not how I wanted to start my day. For those of you who don't know this, because you are watching on YouTube, I do have a new dog, and I'm very happy, very excited about it. And we have somewhat of a routine, I guess, already established, where I simply don't get to start the stream without actually holding him for like 5 to 10 minutes first, because the moment he hears me talking, this is what we have to do. He's very much aware of like whenever I start the stream, and has to get his amount of cuddles before I actually do my stuff. Yep, you do, don't you? All right, let me just bring the mic a little closer and hope real hard that he doesn't reach it. There we go. How is everyone? I took I took a few days break from streaming. Well, at least for those of you who are watching on Kick right now, you will feel like it's a few days. For those of you who are watching on Mom's Den, it will feel like weeks. But I have been going live on my other YouTube channel as I haven't been playing that much Final Fantasy 14. Hi, I'm Steph. Welcome back. How are you doing? What's up? Long time of, well, me not being on this channel, I guess. Oh my goodness, calm down. He is very persistent on getting to my coffee. I'm doing well. It's actually very, very early, unexpectedly so. I never like expect these live letters to be, on weekends and for them to be at like what 8 in the morning. But I guess because of the Tokyo Game Show, it is necessary for that. For me, it's 11 p.m. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Well, across the pond, you are still in your Saturday. So you get to watch the live letter and go to bed. And I wasn't going to get up this early because honestly, I couldn't fall asleep last night. And this is definitely earlier than what I thought it would, well, my day would start, I suppose. I just hope they don't do the same thing with live letter as they did last time. So last time they had the live stream and it kind of started, I guess at the time that they said it was gonna start, but then an hour after that, they actually had the live letter. So it was like an hour filled with like ads and commercials and whatnot. And considering I already have like stuff to do at 10 in the morning, I am really hoping that they don't do that, so that I get to watch as much of the live letter as possible. Are you excited? I'm so excited for this. It's been a while since I've been, I guess, excited about Final Fantasy 14. And I think I'm really ready to just kind of, come back to the game. I've been playing a lot, and I am very, very happy, even though there's no like new content per se or whatever. I'm just very happy with just spending time in game leveling. I am like, I think 4 jobs away from having all of them at 90, so I'm very happy about that. Finally leveling my last tank, so I'm currently a marauder still, but soon enough I will have all of my tanks leveled. Yesterday I got my monk to 90, and I'm very happy about that also. I will be right back. We gotta calm down. All right, bro, come on. All right. I just noticed that I didn't even do my hair since I woke up. It's like I've been looking at myself and my camera looking very zombie-ish, and I can't handle it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, apparently they're gonna start at 8, at least I hope so. And since we did our pre-stream amount of cuddles that I can't really start the stream without, whether it's because he won't let me or because he is my freaking comfort animal, it doesn't matter. We do what we have to do. Dude, I'm so tired. I am so tired. I wish I could like go back to sleep after the stream, but that's not gonna be possible because I have my lessons at 10. I also tutor, so there's that. I have to find somewhere to put. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, to put my. Okay, there we go. Actually, we're fine. We're fine like this, right? Delicious, welcome back. How are you doing today? What's up? Lalio, indeed. Good morning or good evening, maybe. Oh god, I'm so tired. Okay, let me turn this up a little bit and see if there's sound at all. Okay, so they have like their stream going on, but I can't hear anything. I don't think they have the sound yet. Okay, so basically, if you happen to be in my Discord, you can already see this part. I basically connected the live letter translations from the like the Final Fantasy Discord into our Discord. So you can find all these translations there as well. But I will also have them on stream. I don't know if you're bothered by basically Discord covering the chat a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure that you can also see the translations. I will kind of be reading them as well. So yeah. Someone in the chat saying pulling in 60 seconds, right? No, I think it's really great that some people from the community actually put an effort into showing up either early or late and actually doing these translations that the community essentially relies on. I don't know why they don't do that. Like I guess for this event I understand because it is in Tokyo and I guess they feel like they are hitting their target audience. So I get that, but at the same time they know how many people from NA and EU play the game, and the game has to be really good for people from EU and NA to just kind of put up with never getting official translations, which it is luckily. But yeah, would have been kind of annoying. Should I like to no, I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. Is this too loud? Neko! Hello and welcome back! How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night, evening. Is this loud? Oh shit. Is this the... We're getting a trailer, aren't we? I'm not gonna understand anything. Well, I'll watch the English version. The stream is lagging a little bit. Their stream, that is. I don't know, like, if I put it on higher quality, I guess it's gonna be even worse, but... Is it lagging for them as well? I mean, yeah, it's Tokyo Game Show, but I wish we still had translations anyways. I don't know, like, it would have been cool. It is cool to listen to Yoshi talk, but at the same time, oh, this is actually really cool. I think this is gonna be a good one. I just really want to watch the English version. I understand why they're, starting off with this one. And why this one is gonna be the only one that they show. I kind of don't want to spoil myself. That's why I'm not really like watching, because we're gonna watch the English one as soon as it's up on their channel.
私にも光の力があれば
I'm trying like not to watch too much, for better or for worse. I really want to, but I really want to see the English one. It does look beautiful though. So basically, what we're getting here is the 0.3 patch, essentially. Because this one is the actual ending of the story. Yeah, I'm kind of ignoring the... I don't, like, whoever wants to watch the Japanese version can watch, but I'm trying to not look at it. Like, there's no, like, I don't know. Obviously, the whole expansion is a spoiler. If you're, well, actually, you finished Endwalker, so there's nothing that's, like, actually spoilery, but I do want to watch, like, I do want to watch the trailer, like, in English, because, I don't know, I'm not really... Maybe this is too loud. Let me turn it down a bit. I'm not really relating to like the Japanese voice actors, so they sound very unfamiliar to me. It's like a different game completely. I don't know, I'm used to the English ones, so I want to hear those. How far along are you in Endwalker?
ありがとうございます。東京ゲームショウ2023スクエアエニックスブース、ここからのお時間は、ファイナルファンタジー14第79回プロデューサーレターライブをお送りしたいと思います。
Is it too loud, too quiet, too anything?
皆さんにご挨拶お願いします。はい、ファイナルファンタジー14プロデューサー兼ディレクターの吉田です。よろしくお願いします。 はい、進行を務めますコミュニティチームモルボルこと室
Leon, welcome back. What's up? How are you today? Good evening, actually. Morning, evening. For some people, it's very early. For some people, it's very late. Well, I don't think they're gonna like. Okay, we have the Discord thing, but I don't think they're gonna start translating. Translating just yet. Am I like behind on this? There we go. They're grinding for relics, I don't remember. Endwalker relics or the past ones? I've actually been doing Endwalker relics as well. I have the max one for Paladin. And I've been getting my Dark Knight one, so at first I want to get tank ones, and then we'll see. Oh, Shadowbringers, I see. I don't even have those. I should get them. I should do a lot of things, actually. I'm just trying to get caught up with everything that I'm gonna need for patch 6.5, and then after that I'll start doing other things as well. I've actually been very consistent with like dailies, with like the tribal quests and whatnot. Oh, okay, is this Discord gonna be annoying? I think so. Let me turn that down. Because soon this group is gonna start getting a lot of messages. I don't know when they're gonna start. It's kind of like, I don't know, as an English-speaking person who doesn't understand them, you just kind of sit there and you like nod your head and you're like, yeah, this is great. Can we get to the slideshow with English letters, please? I hope this is gonna get updated. I'm still waiting. I don't think they're trying to translate everything that he's saying right now. We'll see. Like, I'm not sure if the extension thing is working, because I tried to connect it to my own Discord. I do not know what they're about to do. Hopefully, tell us about the patch, but with them, you just never know. Sorry about the occasional barks. My dog is very attached. Yeah, I don't think they were talking about the game yet. What? Oh, okay.
出ました。
Oh, okay. I can't even understand the dates. Is this the 3rd of October? Is that what they're saying? Yes. Oh, English. Okay. Released on Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. That's part 1. And part 2 is scheduled for mid-January 2024. Okay, cool. Ah, shit. This is releasing on Tuesday, and I'm traveling on Thursday. Maybe I'll get to finish the MSQ before I go. I'm going on the 5th. Yeah, these shows make me want to be fluent. Oh, are you studying Japanese though? I'm going to Disney Worlds, to the Final Fantasy concert in Singapore. Very excited about that. They, like, ate away at my life savings pretty much, but I think it's time for me to start showing up at these events. So I'm going there. It's only like a 3-day trip. I'm not gonna stay for a very long time. I don't have that much money. Okay, they're still not saying anything game-wise, at least not in Discord. I just hope that the translations Discord thing, that it works. Because I try to connect it to my Discord for anyone who's not in theirs. Hopefully it works. I've never learned Japanese. I don't know anything about this whatsoever. Spanish and German. How many languages do you speak? Oh wow. I don't know, they're still not translating. I'm starting to think that this is actually not working. Okay, I'm gonna go to that Discord to see if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I did it wrong. Translations, let me see.
ちなみにちょっと聞きたいんですけど、会場の皆さん、僕らの声ってちゃんと聞き取りやすく聞こえてます？あ、なるほど。すごいありがとうございます。なんかね、意外とここが返しがね、ちょっと弱めなんで、大丈夫だったら大丈夫です。はい、ありがとうございます。はい、ありがとうございます。
Okay, new main star quest growing light is happening in patch 1. That's 6.5. Okay, so it's gonna have 2 parts, and the actual finale is gonna be in January, I suppose. Finishing. Okay, they're finishing the Tataris Grand Endeavor. Finally. But that's gonna be in 6.55? Is it normally the 0.55 patch or 0.x5? I don't remember. I thought that they were in 6.1 and 3 or 2, 3. I'm not sure how many of them there were. Does anyone remember anything about the Omega questline? Like, when are they gonna continue that one? Because I've been waiting for, like, the Omega story to happen, but it just never did. Like, they did one quest and they said that they were gonna finish, but it's just not happening. Endwalker Tribal Alliance quests come in 6.55, requires completion of the Orcasadara, Omicron, and Lopper tribal quests. I'm actually well on my way to finish those. I finished Orcasadara, and I have Omicron and Loppers left, maybe like a few days of work. Some have further Hildebrand adventures, okay. Further mandible weapons and splendorous tools. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong because I'm not getting these updates. Shit, how do I...
日々でいいかなっていうぐらいなんかちょっとさっきトレーラーにもなんかID ボスみたいなやついましたね飛んでるシーンがあって
Okay, for some reason this is not updating for me.
めちゃくちゃなことがいろいろ起きますんで、
It's not updating. I'm gonna be in their Discord. They have been translating. Sorry about that.
間に合いますので 6.55 だから
Okay, they said normally the X5 patches come a little faster, but this time will be more space between the. Let me turn them down a little bit. Will be more space between the 0.5 and the 0.55 patch because of the story being divided. In Shadowbringers, we couldn't really do an extra Tribal Alliance quest because of costs and timings, but we've had so many requests from around the world that we're doing it this expansion. This will come in 6.55, so even if you haven't finished all Endwalker tribes yet, you still have a lot of time. Okay, I will read this for you. They said this will be the last major patch before the next expansion. We're splitting the story into 2 parts. Part 1 will be on October the 3rd, then we will head to London for EU Fan Fest and have the Japanese Fan Fest early in January, and after that there will be part 2 of the 6.5 MSQ. I can see the comment telling me to sleep more and enough things. Some people seem to have been expecting the release on the 10th. We know it's a little off compared to usual this time. Maybe, and even more, Hildebrand maybe goes flying somewhere at the end again. They're doing like very rough translations of what they're saying, so I will read this for you, but you also have them on screen. So we're getting the new dungeon. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. The Lunar Subterrane and new trials, the Abyssal Fracture and the Abyssal Fracture Extreme. So we already know the boss. Well, if you played Final Fantasy IV, I guess, then you know the final boss already. But if you're not ahead, like they're not trying to keep it as a spoiler because I guess because it's at this point, I guess it's obvious that they're doing it after the Final Fantasy IV patches. New Alliance Raid, Myths of the Realm Part 3, Thalia, at least this one is easier to pronounce. New Unreal Trial, the Singularity Reactor Unreal. He says, we don't need to hide the next trial, so here it is, the Abyssal Fracture, we will zone in later. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna pretend I know everything Yoshi-P Fox only say because they somehow translate through Dynamis. Well, at least we have this Discord. That's something. Honestly, I'm excited for the Alliance raid. I think that Endwalker has gotten the best Alliance raid that's ever been. I think they kind of failed with Nier because Nier is so good, but it's so unrelatable, like not relatable to people who haven't done the raid. He says everything in this 24-man raid is going to be extra fancy. And we are going to take a peek later as well. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I kind of like how there's like a different mood in comparison to the other live letters. It's like a festival thing that they're doing, so they have like a different background. He's standing, he's not just like sitting there. It's kind of cool. Next Unreal will be Thordan. How many of you have done it back then? I have not. Fancy how? Like, I have no idea. I actually can't wait for them to show us a little bit of it. Hopefully they'll... I'm not sure if they're gonna show us the bosses, but they might like do like the little like walking around thing that they always do. That would be cool. New variant and Criterion Dungeon past 6.51. Okay. I actually finished the variant dungeons for 6. Was that 6.4? Or 4.5? No, 6.45. I got the mount, but I'm gonna do... I want to do the Criterion Dungeons as well to get the mount for that one. Allo Island. In response to feedback, new rewards are in the works for Savage modes. Rewards intended to be useful in increasing item level. That is cool. Hey, I have a question. Can you still get the rewards from the past Criterion Dungeons? Because I cannot find that vendor. I hope that wasn't a limited time thing, because I didn't get that chair. Does anyone know? Oh, we'll see us down while walking, definitely. It's always the same. Duty support for Stormblood. Duty support added for the Drowned City of Scala, the Burn, and the Gilmid Dark. Duty support will now be available for all main scenario dungeons from Realm Reborn through Endwalker. Finally! This is a massive project. That's actually so cool that they did that. Because the other day, I was trying to see how many of those things I will need from the previous Criterion dungeons for the throne chair thing, and I couldn't find the vendor. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but I'll have to check again. We heard your feedback on wanting better rewards for the Savage version of the Criterion Dungeons, that is. So we're trying to a bit more this time. Please give us feedback here so we can improve and change it for the variant dungeons in 7.0. They will be in 7.0 as well. That is amazing. Isn't the chair a drop from the Savage? I don't know if it's a drop. I thought that you buy it with like the 100 of whatever the currency is. Also, Cupcake, welcome back. What's up? I didn't think it was a drop. I thought you had to buy it. It's win for us solo players, meaning me. Oh, definitely. So you can pretty much start playing Final Fantasy XIV and get to Endwalker and never see a living creature. That's crazy. And with this patch, we will finally be able to provide duty support for every MSQ dungeon leading up to 6.5. It's like you finish 6.5 and you're like, whoa, there's people in this game? Holy shit. I mean, that's both good and bad. For someone who wants to play the game completely solo, that's amazing. But, you know, you can get into like a little bit of a cultural shock once you're done with everything. You're like, oh, there's other ones as well. The screenshot seems to be a bit emotional if you remember what happens afterwards. I didn't see the screenshot. Is that... What is the... now I can't tell what this dungeon is. Job adjustments, PvE and PvP, PvP updates, PvP Series 5 begins. Oh, I'm like level 10 in my PvP. I have to finish that before it starts. Who's finished the PvP thing? Yoshi says, I will touch on the job adjustments a bit later without going into detail. Okay. Island Sanctuary updates, new Sanctuary ranks and visions, new gathering area in the wilds, new crops, ironworks, handicrafts, animal structures, and more, and felicitous favors. Wait, what are felicitous favors? Old Charlian, selling silver. Oh yeah, that's the one. See, I went to the vendor and I could only find the new mounts that you buy with those Sylvan potsherds or whatever they are. I guess I was looking at it wrong. At least it's not time limited or anything. I'll check again. Thank you. I'm a lot more calm now. Like I think they would have announced it if it was like a limited time thing. Sounds naughty. Right? Like, I don't know, like, do you think that they're purposefully trying to prolong the story to 6.55 so that the ending, like, actual ending of the story is in January, so that people don't wait too long between January and, like, August or whatever? It's still too long, but I think that's why they're doing it. Fall Guys collaborations. Oh, has anyone played Fall Guys? I actually had a lot of fun with it. Collaboration content coming soon to the Manderville Gold Saucer. Yo, that's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be amazing. I've actually been having quite a bit of fun in Fall Guys. There's a lot of like these Final Fantasy related skins to get if you're into it. It's my personal wish that players try to catch these new animals. Yes, it's an animal and not a plant. Oh, they're talking about Marlboro. Oh, I hate them. Year ago since I played Fall Guys. I love it. I love it. I just like, I have like a limited time, I guess, of being able to play it. Like I play it for like a couple of hours and then I start raging and I'm not a person who normally rages while playing games, but that one definitely has its ways of bothering me. So I can only play it for like a little bit and then I have to go. Trailers in other languages are on their YouTube channel now. We're gonna watch those as well. Yeah, I love it, and it's free now. So if you played it when it only just came out, it was like what, $20 or $30. Now it's free. Yeah, there's Final Fantasy skins. They are adorable. Like some of them, some of like the better ones, you purchase the Game Pass and then you get those rewards as well. But there's a lot of free ones. Like there's like a Kupo hat. There's all these things that you can just get for free just by playing. I had a decent amount of fun with it. It's really nice. New custom deliveries, Margaret. Oh, from the Charlian, like the university place. New consecutive ethereal reduction function for what? What is a consecutive ethereal reduction function for collectibles? Green dot indicators on newly logged fish in the fish guide. Ability to store optional items in the armoire. Oh, that's actually cool. Like, I like that they're at least trying when it comes to this space management. Like, I get that they are not developing the new software for like where you're gonna put your glam or how the glam system is gonna work, but they're trying something. Like they're, giving you as much space as it is possible with what they already have in the game. You can now leave your glam at the retainers. You can leave the stuff in the armoire. And I guess you can also, I guess you'll be able to glam from there as well. That'd be nice. Got it when it was paid version. Yeah, me too. Me too. But I still play it. It's still a very fun game, and they have a lot more like maps that they didn't have before. So they made quite a bit of progress in the game. If you play it again, you'll be quite surprised with what they managed to do. Like I don't know, I felt like it was a new game after I logged in, like after a year. He said, we announced the Fall Guys collab last time. I think I can announce a more precise date during the next Fan Fest. It will be packed with FF14 like gimmicks. Oh, cool. They also say a few more updates. I've realized over the years that MMO updates that deal with item storage in any way are usually very welcomed. Yes. They have miscellaneous updates. Option to sort teleport destinations by expansion can be enabled from the teleport settings menu. That's actually really cool. It's like they said that they heard from the players that that's how players mentally orient themselves, which is true. Like I personally do it, and it's kind of wild that they're actually putting it in the game. New reward for obtaining all trial mounts in 6.x patch series. Yeah, one day I'll do those too. One day. Should I just wait until they're like a part of Moogle Treasure Trove or whatever? Item level restrictions for duty roulette. What? Item level restrictions for duty roulette alliance raid based on level. Experience and elegant tombstone rewards for each alliance raids are adjusted to difficulty and time required for completion. Okay, that's really good because some are just a freaking pain in the ass. Okay, sounds good.
新作に近づいてくればくるほどやっぱり長くなってったり、あと難しくなってったりもするので、どうしても時間効率が良くないので、今回改めてそれぞれのアライアンスレイドの難易度とか時間効率に合わせて
I'm trying to see if there's anything that I missed from when we didn't know that this is actually going on.
調整はしたんですけど、この ID だけでももうちょっと欲しいみたいなのはまたぜひそれをプレイしてみてですね、フィードバックいただければ調整していきます。
Okay, they say that today we'll cover the entire 6.5 and we'll have in-game demonstrations. Yoshi said, my head is already filled with next expansion. We just announced patch 7.1 as well. Jesus, they're very far ahead. Good morning, Ludet. Welcome back. What's up? Okay, this is probably a lot of explanations that we're waiting for Muna to type in. Okay, so this is the upcoming schedule. October 3rd, patch 6.5, main scenario part 1 and Thalea. Late October 2023, patch 6.51, Alo Island, which is the variant dungeon, and the Red Sands, which is what is the Red Sands actually?
22はい
Mid-January 2024, patch 6.55, main scenario part 2, and new side quests. Alright. So Yoshi says the closer the closer Alliance raids get to the current patch, the harder they became in these roulettes. Roulettes originally were to guarantee for a way that new players would still be able to queue for content they needed. With all that in mind, we've adjusted rewards for the Alliance raids to better fit the difficulty and time required to complete. I hope they're not gonna nerf them. I hope that this means that they would increase them and not like reduce the amount that we already get for some of them. Enemies with walking sands. Like they probably mentioned it, but I forgot what the name is for. Lunith is expecting an exclusive explanation of what the patch is gonna be. It's like, watch the damn video. I'm kidding. Have a good day. Thanks for the lyric. He says new updates for 7.0 will be shown during London Fan Fest later in October. Patch 6.51 will be after London Fan Fest. When is the Fan Fest? I'm traveling on the 5th, and I'm coming back on the 8th, so I will miss like 3 days of the patch. That's a bit inconvenient. But it is what it is. Job adjustments. Oh, here we go. So Yoshi says we will then we have Japan Fan Fest in January. From what I've heard, we already have 3 times as many applications as we have tickets. Jeez. I wonder what the ratio was for Europe and for NA. I wish I could have gotten a ticket. 21st, 22nd. I see. Wait, October? Oh, I see, I see. Adjustments made in 6.5 to balance damage output between jobs with each role. By the way, like, I'm not gonna be at the Fan Fest because I couldn't get the damn ticket, but I am planning on going to the KupoCon in February in Birmingham. In case you're planning on going, it's gonna be Final Fantasy XIV and I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth oriented as well. And there will be voice actors and guests from Final Fantasy XVI as well. It's gonna be pretty cool. And what is this? Increases the potency of certain job actions. I don't know if he's gonna go into details. It doesn't look like it. I think he just mentioned that there will be adjustments, but he's not gonna go like through it, I suppose. Ever since the 2021 of the mass exodus, the FanFest tickets started selling out. EU has only about 5,000 tickets. That's sad, see. So many people are playing or would like to go. I wish they did something for content creators, like not necessarily myself, even though I think I have put a decent amount of work. It would have been nice to see that, you know, at least some people have gotten a guaranteed ticket. Like, I don't think it would have been a big deal if they did like 10 or 20 tickets or something like that they actually gave to content creators who, you know, in like everyone's opinion pretty much deserve to be there regardless of the roulette. It's kind of sad that they don't have this practice. We are prepping the live demo right now. For what? We're connected to a developer server that is already loaded with some 7.0 data. Please don't look at it. Why would you say this? Why would you even mention it? Is it even realistic to data mine? You might notice the experience bar already being adjusted to 90, not being max level. Oh yeah, the bar, it's like, it doesn't look full, does it? Like, why would you mention this? Wouldn't that prompt people to actually data mine? Oh, this is the Abyssal Fracture. This is a new trial, is it? Yeah, so if the boss is a spoiler for you, if you haven't played Final Fantasy IV and if you haven't done the Endwalker, you know, storyline at all or whatever, you know, this might be a spoiler. I'm not gonna like talk about the lore or anything, but he is gonna show a little bit of the trial. He's there on his own. How does that work?
はいファイナルファンタジー4でね、はい、ゼロムスってこう横の横でしたね。ポーズじゃない。あれを 3D にどうやって起こすんだって言って。
Well, if you don't know Japanese, then you're not gonna know the name of the boss anyway. So I'm not gonna tell you. This is a wall boss, so there will be no positionals. Interesting. So for 91, you will need 13.3 million experience to get from 90 to 91. That's so wild. Like, does the boss just... Why does it say restart? Is that what it normally says? No offense. He fell over. I should save $100 every time there's a Lollapalooza and then wondering live letters. You would have a new PC by the time Dawn Trail comes out. So many lines on the floor. Like, they're just basically translating random sentences. I'm just reading it. Why is it? I'm inclined to say kick green because I don't know another word for this kind of green. Does anyone play like this? Like, I changed all of my colors. I don't know if people did the same thing, but I also don't see some colors, so there's that. So he actually pulled the boss on his own. He doesn't have like some sort of special immunity, does he? Like, the boss will still, like, kill him, right? Like, this is... Yeah, I left it red. I don't know why it's green. This is weird. Wait, how is he... No, he's gotta have some special, like, privileges. Right? There's no way he lives through this. Says this is normal mode. That's great, but how is he doing this boss on his own? As a black mage. What is this? Ah, there we go. Well, he lasted for 4%. Does it actually say restart? It doesn't say restart. What the hell kind of mode is this? I've never seen it say restart. Some rating maintenance change things up to optimize the DPS. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Like, I don't know. Maybe red doesn't necessarily mean damage for everyone out there. For me, it does. But maybe Yoshi is different than all of us, which is definitely the case. I don't know. I just hope that the raid doesn't feel like is there anyone currently going through Endwalker here, or okay, I should say okay, I'm gonna say Extreme Trial 1. I'm not gonna say the name, but I hope it doesn't feel like that. Like, I'm talking about the Endwalker ones, as even it does, but Yoshi might be God, he sees things differently. I'm inclined to believe that. So Yoshi says, of course, the extreme version will be released at the same time. Oh, okay. Anything special to pay attention to when doing this fight? It's like sometimes it's hectic to follow through like who said what, but they are having a conversation, so they go back and forth. Yoshi says there might be a debuff you haven't seen in a while. Don't be nervous and move too quickly. There is no fence, so there might be something trying to knock you back. Like, what kind of debuff that we haven't seen in a while? Like, the only thing that I remember that we haven't technically seen in a while is the thing in Sephiroth, where, like, you stand next to the puddle and you get knocked away from the puddle, but we also saw something like that in Aglaya. Am I missing something? What could it be? Like, what's the debuff that can try to knock you back? Yoshi says, I don't think this fight will feel like too many puzzle mechanics, it's more of an execution fight. Well, finally. I didn't enjoy the puzzles in Extremes too much, I'll be honest. Especially not the ones in Endsinger, where, like, I don't know, the donut ones, I guess. Those ones are a mess. Crystal and Conflict update, minimap and UI adjustments, and new arena. Oh, Red Sands is the new arena for Crystal and Conflict. Right. Have we seen that one? I don't remember. CC updates PowerPoint first, game demo later. Oh, okay. I think they're gonna show us the new map. That's kind of cool. Crystal and Conflict UI adjustments. Sorry about the growls. New settings to permanently display affiliated team to the left of the minimap and or HUD. Okay. New map will be in 6.51 after EU FanFest. Okay, so the FanFest is, what did you say, 21st, 22nd, right? So I guess by the end of October we'll have 6.51. Cool. Damn, I wish I could go to FanFest. Honestly, I needed this. Like, I don't know. I guess someone would think that, like, going to that freaking, like, the concert is a leisure trip. For me, it's just, like, an opportunity to finally, I don't know, be somewhere as a content creator. I haven't gone anywhere. And, I don't know, like, this is a very expensive trip, but I have to start doing these things and taking these opportunities to get to know people. Even though that cripples me with anxiety because I don't like leaving the house and meeting people. But I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't been going to like Twitch cons or anything really. I have to start. New map will be in 6.1 after EU FanFest. We got feedback that it is sometimes difficult to see and lose track of which team you're actually on. That's true. When you just look at the UI, so now you can have that fixed on the left side. That is actually very good. New setting to display a countdown timer 10 seconds prior to commencement of overtime. That's good. Because more often than not, you're just not aware of it. It's like, I don't know, to me it always comes as a surprise. I guess that's not the intended experience. Yeah, it's like I haven't ever met anyone, and I'll be honest, I've been feeling a little left out. And I'm now at the position where I have a little bit of money set aside to actually spend on, like, live events, not just sitting at home. So I know that that's not a guarantee for anything, but I think I need to start being a part of things. Definitely not a leisure trip. I'm gonna be in an airplane for like 2 days out of 4, and I'm only gonna be in Singapore for a day and a half, which is not a lot. If there's no winner after 5 minutes overtime starts, the BGM changing alone. Oh, the background music alone was too confusing. Honestly, it has been, because I normally don't even listen to it. Like when I PvP, I listen to my own playlist exclusively, and that's like a playlist for PvP. And I think a lot of people do that as well. Changing alone was too confusing, so now you're getting a countdown to not forget to be on the crystal when overtime starts. The UI will get a few changes, for example, an indicator that shows which team is winning. I've honestly, I'm in a talks with a few content creators about collabs, but content creators in general, like at least the ones who are into Final Fantasy 14 still, they're having trouble figuring out what it is that they want to do in game. And I'm not saying that I'm much different, but when it comes to collabs, it's very hard to do something right now because I mean, I personally don't mind doing something that is not like hyper popular, I suppose, but I want to do some things with some people, but then when we start talking about it, it comes down to what could we do that's even fun. Like, to me, a lot of things are fun, but I understand that people right now are not feeling it yet, so I'm trying to make something happen. And hopefully, as the time goes on and we are getting closer to Dawn Trail, people will be more inclined to actually play and do stuff. Effects for certain actions, pets, etc. adjusted to indicate ally versus enemy. That's good because, for example, when you go into front lines or whatever, you never know when the summoner circle, for example, or the machinist, the puddle that you spawn with the AoE thing. I don't know these names, but like as an example, like you never know if you're standing in your teammates or your enemy's puddle. It's very confusing. For me, it's a different situation because a lot of my content creator friends and even some of the larger content creators that I'm currently talking to, when it comes to just doing some collaborations, they are very dependent on their channels are very dependent on Final Fantasy 14. And I have to say, I think I did a very very smart thing with doing another YouTube channel and having another source of content during this downtime because I don't know if my content would have survived if I was just doing Final Fantasy 14. Like the community may not have survived, you know? And I'm just very happy that I have V Plays. I actually got it partnered on YouTube like recently, maybe like a month ago, and very happy about that. So it's a big deal for me to have something to do and something to commit to when Final Fantasy 14 is just like not at its peak. Um, these adjustments, oh, these adjustments are not limited to, okay, Crystal and Compliment, but we'll show another PvP modes too. That's what I was talking about. I'm glad that they mentioned that it will be active in Frontlines as well. Now peek at the new map. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of people were very cheesed after they realized that, like, once they finished the MSQ, the community kind of, I don't want to say abandoned them or whatever, but like, if you didn't decide to play other Final Fantasy titles or do other RPGs or something that will keep people invested in your content while 14 is not, you know, very popular at the moment or whatever, it's like, if you don't have that going, then I don't know, like you're you're pretty screwed. Honestly, it's very difficult to force people into watching something that they're not interested in. Like I was there. Um, uh, through like people have felt abandoned. Like after finishing like MSQ, they felt like they felt like their communities abandoned them. This is a talk amongst content creators, and I know that that's not the way it is, because you can't be forced into watching something that you're currently not excited about, or maybe there's a new game that you're playing and they're just I don't know, there's just like very I guess little to look forward to in 14. Like I tried so hard to be in Final Fantasy 14 after like the MSQ and everything. I was doing, if you remember, like I was doing job quests on stream, I was doing leveling and everything, but there is like a point after which people just don't want to be watching Final Fantasy 14 anymore. They want to be playing new games, and I felt like I was missing out by not covering any of these like new releases and such. And since I branched out, I got this freedom to cover Final Fantasy 14 when everybody wants to both play and watch Final Fantasy 14, and I'm a lot less pressured, because I would have felt really bad if I was playing Final Fantasy 14 this entire year missed out on all the big releases, and I was still, I don't know, trying to get people to watch me play through, I don't know, tribe quests or I don't know, job quests or whatever. Um, because people are just not interested in that right now, and that's totally fine. Like, you can't blame anyone for that, you know. It's like you can't blame your audience for wanting to play new games or wanting to watch, you know, new things. Не можешь ты идешь там, слушай меня, не можешь там идешь, можешь да сядешь, не можешь да сядешь на стол, кажи. He's he's very needy. I love this dog. Uh, Yoshi says there you will there you see the comeback point. This is the overtime countdown. I think it looks very smooth, like how it counts down on the screen. Looks very good, doesn't it? It does. I love this puppy. Yeah, I mean, it's about content, and it is about, in a way, it is about what's, you know, trending. You know, it's like you can't at some point you just can't fight the algorithm. You know, it's like, I don't know, if I was playing Final Fantasy 14 this whole time, and if I missed out on, let's say, Final Fantasy 16 or I don't know, any of the other games, Baldur's Gate, anything else that I've played this year that was even remotely big, like, I think I would have regretted it ultimately. You know, I stepped back from 14, but I was a lot happier, and my other channel just really kind of uh, saved me as a content creator in that way, because I wasn't just dependent on this. I didn't want to mix everything on this YouTube channel. I felt like that would tank my other videos and algorithm in general, because my non-14 videos would have been recommended to my audience. They wouldn't be watched as much, and then consequently my other videos would get less views. It's like a very, well, it is a very bad thing that you can, I don't know, you can think that it's a good idea if you have somewhat of a big channel on YouTube, you just want to put everything there, but you can't. Like, that's ultimately why content creators choose to have more more like YouTube accounts. It's just the algorithm just kills you. Map special gimmick, scorching heat wave. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a, I see. So it's like a drop. Oh, he's gonna show what it's like when you get damage, right? Is that like a debuff or is it damage? Because I didn't notice that he actually got damage from that. So yeah, I'm just very happy to be able to jump from one thing to another, and it took like 2 years to be able to develop that other channel, to be able to switch freely between this one and that one. But now I've gotten there, and I'm very happy. Critical dot damage, thank you so much for the lurk and for the follow, and welcome. Yeah, it's like, I know that a lot of people started Final Fantasy 14 content here on YouTube, and they just kept throwing all of their other content onto the same channels, all of the other games, and I saw what that did to their 14 channels, and I saw how it affected their videos in general, and everybody kept telling me that I shouldn't be making another YouTube channel, that it will take ages to develop another YouTube channel, that I should just use the fact that I have some subscribers on this one. I told them they were wrong, and we have proven, and I have proven to everyone that they were wrong, because it ultimately showed, I don't know, it showed results, and it turned out to be a good thing. I found out when I was streaming over a year ago, you just got to play what you enjoy, otherwise as a content creator, you get confused or burned out on what you wanted to do. That's true. That's true. Ultimately, I wish more than anything that Final Fantasy XIV was popular all the time. You know, like we've experienced a very unusual thing with like the influx of players. The Final Fantasy was so much more popular than I guess what it normally would be in a way, and I don't know, I think people expected the game to continue being that way, you know, and that's not what happened, and I think that brought a lot of disappointment to content creators who were like who started streaming 14 during that influx. yeah, doing new expenses when things get nutty, they do. Like, I made one mistake, which I don't think I'll make next time. What I did at the beginning of Endwalker is I think I went through the main story too quickly. I think I could have had so much content for at least a month or two when people were still interested in it, but I went through a lot of the both the main quests and the side quests very quickly because I was streaming so often, because I had this fear of missing out or whatever. But in reality, I would have been fine even if I had streamed MSQ like a month longer or something like that. And I think that that I should have done that. And I think that once like Dawn Trail comes, I'm gonna be a lot more cautious when it comes to this and realize that the content gap is so large during these times. So I'm just going to be much more careful when it comes to this. At least a month after us, which streams the way viewers can see your reaction to the MSQ is basically how I see it. I think so. I think so. Like, there's no need to hurry because a lot of people just don't want spoilers at the beginning. So I'm not gonna like I'm going to be cautious when it comes to this, not spoil anything, and just have a very balanced experience rather than just streaming all day long. Yoshi says this map has a lot of technical aspects. It really does. I think it's a cool map. Okay, so Yoshi says while we're at it, I might show some PvP rewards. Or is he gonna draw the pieces of paper again? As of 1 second, get better situation, I'd like to jump on Final Fantasy XIV and stick with it. Like to join these events in person or just watch it afar. I feel the same way, and that's why I'm going to Singapore. Even though it is a concert, in a way, it is also an event where Final Fantasy people gather, and I just want to get to know them a little bit. Yeah, I understand. It's very difficult to. Oh my god, these are cool. What the hell? What? Look at this! Why does this look so cool? Dude, look at these! Look at this armor! What is this? It's like a whole ass cyberpunk thing. What is this armor? What? That's cute! That is so cute. Is that PvP? Yoshi's like, why are we even printing these things out at TGS, right? This is so nice! I love it! Yoshi says this sporty looking gear is tradable for trophy crystals? Holy shit! That is so nice! Oh, they are sweet! So they're not gonna be like a PvP series, like the Kofor that you get or whatever. They're gonna be a part of the like the rewards that you can pick up anytime at the Crystal series. That's good, because even if you're not playing, you're not gonna miss out on this. This is amazing! I love it! On to the new 24-man. Oh, we're gonna see the raid now. That's dope. My dog, like when I stream, he requires a lot of attention, and he gets kind of bothered when I talk and he doesn't know who I'm talking to. So he already knows that I'm like streaming and that there's a lot of these times when we just like sit there and no one's talking back to me. but he feels the need to participate in it. So he has like when it comes to sitting in your lap and whatnot, he has a cat's personality. This is how he sits when I stream. And I had to get used to holding my controller like this. He's a good boy. Anyway, Yoshi says, as mentioned earlier, we followed the 12 in the series, but anyone that has followed the story closely might be wondering how we're going to fill one last 24-man. Usually we have 4 bosses. I think they said that there was going to be like one final, like 13th secret boss or something like that. He is the best doggo. Honestly, I love this dog so much. Like, he's only like 3 months old and he hasn't gotten his vaccinations, like all of his like mandatory shots or whatever, and he still can't go outside until, well, for like 3 more days. So after like 3 months of being inside, essentially, he's gonna get his vaccine and we're gonna be able to go for walks. We'll take over the throne one day. I'm sure he will. Honestly, he's so good. Very, very affectionate. I also hear the music. Like, I can't really have headphones on when I hold him because he tries to eat them. Yo, this is beautiful. Look at this place. Look at that. That's the new raid. We're gonna go there, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Holy shit, that's so nice. That is so nice. Alright, boy. His tail wags are viral. His tail is so strong. Yoshi says that smug face on my Lalafell. I'm glad he notices it. Lalafells, in all seriousness, they do have a very smug face expressions. Looks like a normal city. It looks so nice. Like I'm not even sure we should. I'm not even sure they should be showing us these raids, but it does get the people excited, you know. So, bro, come on, calm down. I just said,マジしたらいいじゃん。You're small. Oh, definitely. I like how he just very confidently goes into these raids on his freaking own and is like, I'm gonna show this to you. Like, I'm sure he could get a team of people to help him, but he's always there on his own and he's like, if I die, I die. Look at him, he's using a different kind of power of the gods. Yoshi says the 12 have nothing on me. Yeah, we can see that. This dog is so dependent on belly rubs. Okay, so he is in here. He's also level 90. I thought it would be cool if they bumped him up to the Dawn Trail level, so he can survive a little bit longer in these in these raids. Yoshi says, I saw 2 kinds of comments. Give me that button too. And look, there is a cheater. Wait, what button does he have? I don't play Black Mage, so I don't really know what they're talking about. Does anyone know? Maybe he does. Maybe he does have special powers. What is it that's different about his overlay? Teach me. Help me here. Black Mage is like one of those, oh shit, you can fall down there. Oh, and that's like water and everything. He says we needed to make Thalia handsome. They make everyone handsome. No offense. See, not often does it happen in an alliance raid that they make a platform that you can just fall off of like that. But Aglaia, or the entire alliance raid, I guess, has been pretty filled with that. Do you remember Ralger with like the fist? That one you could fall off of. Looked like you could come back from it like Seru, but I guess you're gone. It is kind of cool. It'll keep people in check in those roulettes. You don't get to just AFK it. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, isn't it? That's a cool boss. So what, okay, so there's now 2 of them? What the oh, that's fun. Oh, that will be a blast. I can see the groups in the first like couple of weeks. That's when it's the most fun. When everybody's learning the raid. Like, this is gonna get pretty wild. Like, I love the excitement of going into a new alliance raid. Those days are the best for me. Yoshi says, well, I think this is as much as I will show. So, wait, do we get to see anything else? Is this it? What is this? What is this? What is this? Are we gonna watch the English trailer? We are. We are. We are.
判断してねとかちょっと誤解を恐れずに申し上げれば、はい、ちょっと非課線頭使うのちょっと苦手な場合が多いんですか？いやいやいやいやそんなことないですよね。皆さんだってね素数使ってくるボスとかねあ素数を使いこなしてらっしゃった倒してきましたよね。
This might be it because normally they have a lot more updates for the patch and these like showcases of different zones or something that I sometimes don't even get to see if I don't stream for that long. So I feel like they're not gonna spend as much time doing that. Like I get that they're at the festival as well, so it's not really like a live letter event per se. It's more like a thing for them to do, I guess, at the fan fest. So I don't expect too much. He says, since Daliak is a scholar, you might have to use your brain a lot in this fight. Oh, so they cut down on the puzzles in the extreme trial, but here is where they where they crank it up. Look at that armor! Oh, that's cute! Is that paladin armor? What is that? Tank first. Oh shit, that's cute! That is so cute. So he says, we're not getting as far as sine, cosine, or tangent, but some triangles might be falling. Okay, this is ranged. Okay, I'm very happy with tank gear, as per usual. Very biased. I want to see the healer. I don't play healer, but they always have really nice gear. Is this magical? That's scouting. Oh, I see. This is... What is this? I think this is this caster gear. That's pretty. That's really nice. How the maze is going. Yeah, it's beautiful. So some of it is black, some of it is white. Are those dyed? Like, can you dye them? I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can. So basically, scouting and tanks, they get white gear, these guys get black? Alright. Of course there's more, but I might just swap to other glams now. Come on, let's start with housing. That's pretty! They look like that's Elpis, right? That's Elpis flower. That's adorable! My god, that's adorable. Wow, okay. That is very cute. I am actually so grateful that we got a house. Like, every day I'm appreciating it more and more. What is this? Is this like a ladder? That's supposed to... Stairs for the garden. What? How does that work? I thought that they were supposed to be like, what? Like a construction site roleplay? That's not it, is it? I don't really understand these stairs. When I walk on those flowers, they all turn dark. I feel the same way. I totally get it. What is this? There's like a train station? What is this? What the hell is that? Alright, they need to tell me what this is. I don't understand that. Your neighbor might be suddenly conquered by Garlemald. What is that supposed to represent? I don't understand the construction. And I like how they're doing more of like the casual gear. It's always more expensive because for some reason all Warrior of Lights want to do is look like their ordinary selves with like the pajamas and like urban jackets and boots and whatnot. Those things are always the most expensive glams. This is gonna be expensive too. It's pretty. It's like the stuff that I would wear. Steampunk housing builders are gonna have a blast with that. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Oh my god, that's adorable. Is that gonna be on Mog Station? Please don't put it on Mog Station. Please let me have it. What the hell? Why is that so cute? So IRL is really expensive. This is expensive in-game too. Not gonna lie, it's like millions and millions for pajama bottoms or whatever. So expensive. This might be related to Island Sanctuary, maybe. It does look like the Felicitous furball armor thing, doesn't it? That's adorable. Unfair on Lawless. It's unfair how cute it is what it is. On my aura, I will look like Red Riding Hood. But it is cool that we're gonna get more Island Sanctuary glam. I'm rank 15, I think, on my Island Sanctuary. I'm working through it. Imagine they crossover with Dior and Gucci. It's not unlikely. Didn't they do, I don't want to say Puma, but there was a recent collaboration of some sort on their Instagram or whatever. I don't know what it is. I think it's something that you can actually buy at IRL or whatever. I don't know what it is, but they did do something similar, didn't they? Okay, that's kind of cute. So he says one more sheet. This one will only be implemented later in 6.5, closer to 7.0. They're adding a Kappa suit. Oh, that's nice. Wait, they did a collab with whiskey brand? Like whiskey, like drink? Wait, what? Figure from Japanese folklore. Oh, I see. So it's not like the... When he said Kappa suit, I was like, my first thought was Kappa from Twitch, and then I looked at it and I was like, that doesn't look like Kappa at all. I'm dumb. Definitely in Japan though. That's kind of odd. Like, I guess they know their player base better than we do, and I guess most people who play are adults simply because they have to pay for it. But it is a little weird. Like, they are... okay, so when it comes to, I guess, Japan in general, they're a lot more lenient when it comes to advertising some of the stuff that in, I guess, Europe or NA or whatever is kind of frowned upon. For example, they have the entirety of Gold Saucer in their games, which, if you think about it, we think about it as Gold Saucer, as place to get MGP. What it is a casino. So it is a place where you gamble, and a lot of people just don't relate to that kind of content like that. But they just, you know, they just put it in the game because it's a fun area, and they're not really thinking about like whether they're advertising or promoting gambling or not. It's kind of a silly thing to even think about. And there is a lot of like alcohol references in the game in general. So I guess I get that. KFC soon. Oh, I see. Yeah, I never get to be a part of any of those events. I just live in the middle of nowhere where there will never be a promotion. That should be it for updates, but since we have the live demo, let's show some mounts. Oh, cool. What is that? What are you? I have to have this. What is this? No, there is no way. There is no way that you get a fairy mount to like, what? There is no way that this is a thing. I need to have that. I need to have that. Question number 1, how will this fairy carry around Rogadins, Hrothgars, and like other bigger races? Do they have like unnatural strength? They probably do. Second of all, why the hell are they so adorable? Jesus. Yoshi says my Lala looks like she doesn't care. Yeah, she's just getting casually tossed around by a fairy. Doesn't seem to give a shit at all. Kappa is a status you get from ffxiv, which looks like the one in the screenshot. Oh, I see. I haven't played 6 yet. The portrait is a lot more ugly. At least it's not Feel That would be a bumpy ride. Honestly, I think that would be hilarious. This ferry, I think if you like, I'm not sure if it's the same ferry, and I don't want to spoil it. But if you know, if you've done the fairies tribal quests, you will know who that is. If that's the same fairy, I think it is. I think it might be. What do you think? Is there anyone who's done it? This new fairy will appear in some of the content 6.5x. Oh, it might not be that fairy. They said that it's a different fairy. No relation to other fairies. I see. Never mind. Forget what I said. That is not the fairy. That is not the fairy. It's a new fairy. What is this? This is a companion, right? Like, look at how it opens its mouth. That's so wild. That is the wildest thing. Look at him. Oh my god, they're too cute. These, like, Island Sanctuary workers, they remind me of Astro's Playroom. Probably because I played through it with my son. But don't they look like the little robots from Astro? They kinda do, don't they? Oh wow, that became a mountain. It's the best. Holy shit. This is gonna look hilarious with Hrothgars and Rogadins for sure. Imagine a big ass Rogadin sitting on that thing trying not to break it. That's gonna be crazy. Some mounts are only made to look like the— oh, that's cute. Like, some of them are only made to look physically possible for, like, a Lalafell or a Mikote. That is so pretty. Like, honestly, they make the best mounts. This is the best game. I wonder if you summon a little rumble to your controller. It'd be fun. Oh, we get another motorcycle tractor looking thing. What is this? That's cute. I think they're putting in a lot more of these mounts because of the motorcycle that's in the Mog Station. And I guess a lot of people complain that that's like the only motorcycle. So through Island Sanctuaries at least, they've been adding a lot of this stuff. The dev team lately really liked bikes. Even Yoshi said it. I mean, I guess they're trying to add alternatives, at least. Yoshi says only Lalas are standing on— what? Only Lalas are standing on it because the feet, they just couldn't reach. Every other race is sitting on it normally. Oh, they actually lean on it with their little feet. That is so adorable. The 7 houses have been working on with these bikes. Hildebrand! Is this gonna be— I wonder if this is gonna be the reward for, like, the Hildebrand quest. Holy shit, that's cute! Wow! I'm loving these mounts. Look at that! Like, honestly, they have such imagination. I love these. Like, whoever is working on these mounts, they are doing a fantastic job. Imagine how they feel watching, like, live streams and everything, and just people just going crazy in the comments. It must be so nice. Yeah, over the word. Like, look at that. Look at that. So you don't actually enter it. This is how you fly. We are not allowed to hop on board, says Yoshi. Wow, that's adorable. That's the cutest thing.
はい、ありがとうございました。
There's a lot in 6.5, says Yoshi. I couldn't even touch on the Fall Guys rewards yet. That will be during FanFest. I see.
では
I
です
think
ね
they might be ending
パッチ
soon.
6.5 のコンテンツとはちょっと違うところで、今日はお知らせがもう1点ございますね。のでそちらの方をお願いできればと思います。
ですね、
はい、
皆さん前回の拡張パッケージ 6.0 リリースの時には、まあ、全世界中でですね、非常に
One more announcement unrelated to 6.5. Give me more FanFest tickets and a free visa that I can apply for right now. Get myself to FanFest till the end of October. Is that the announcement? That better be the announcement.
さらにこの先10年いろいろやっていくために、ちょっと実現難しいかなってこれまでも何年にもわたってテストをしてきたんですけど、いよいよ形になってきたので、
I love how the chat is excited and we're just sitting there like assholes waiting for translations. Queues during our last expansion release were bad. Once you dropped out, it was hard to get back in. So they have planned improvements to server infrastructure. In the interest of expanding our server infrastructure options in the future, the use of cloud data centers is under consideration. Okay, well that's good news. A North American cloud data center will be temporarily implemented for the purposes of a public stress test to be held during the 6.5x patch series. The data center selection screen will display the cloud DC as an option upon 6.5's release and will be accessible once the test commences. Okay. Considering how many issues they had with getting all the hardware to upgrade these servers during COVID or whatever, these updates are actually very impressive. That's amazing. Yes, like whenever you got kicked out of the queue, if you don't log back in like 30 seconds or less or whatever, you are just out of the queue and you're like back to like being in like, I don't know, 10,000 or 8,000 or whatever. He said, it says further details regarding cloud data center stress tests will be revealed at a later date on the lodestone. Okay. Queues during our last expansion were bad. Once you dropped out, it was hard to get back in. I already read that. I was in 7K never again, right? It's crazy. Like, I remember I was sleeping so little those days. Like, I would sleep for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours at a time or whatever. And I would only sleep during the queues. And I would be, whenever I was logged in, I would like set my alarm for every like 20 minutes or whatever, because you would get logged out if you like didn't move or whatever. If I needed to start the stream in like a couple of hours and I got logged in, I would like jump every like 15 minutes or so. There will be a topic update on the lodestone. This is not to be confused with the characters from FF Cloud. What does that mean? Like our characters are already saved on the cloud? Is that what he's referring to? Well, that's a good update. This was a good preview.
少ない時間帯は一気に減らすみたいなことができる、まあ、論理的なサーバーに近いと、なんとなく思ってもらえればいいです。で、なかなかパフォーマンスが出せなくて、皆さんが普段その物理的なデータセンターで遊んでるのと同じようなプレイ
sitting there watching him nodding our heads until Yuna tells us what he said. Like, as an English speaking person, these live streams make me feel so dumb. It's like, oh shit, there is a language that I would really benefit from. It isn't English. Never thought that I would feel somewhat inferior as an English speaking person. Ever. No, it is great. There's tons of updates. Like, honestly, as someone who came from WoW, I'm so grateful for these live streams. because they maintain the connection with the community in such a very good way. It's like in WoW, sometimes they would do like Q&A, which had like predetermined like questions that they would pick out from like Twitter or whatever, and they would already had the answers to them, and that's it. WoW, if you've never played it, I'm not gonna lie to you, the story is a little bit all over the place. Some expansions are great, some not so. But, you know, you might end up liking it, who knows. If I had to start World of Warcraft now, I have no idea what my perspective would be. Because apparently they throw you in the middle of like a story where there are some important characters and you see them for the first time and you're like, wait, what do I have to do with these characters? Yes, I played WoW for many, many years. Which is good to play retail or classic? That's a good question. Classic is basically the way WoW was back in the day, so 2005, 2006, whatever. It's good, but it's not something that would that might appeal to a modern player if you don't have like a lot of nostalgia for that sort of I guess that timeline in a way. Oh, is this the KFC thing? I don't know, retail is more modern, but it's also like the story might be more confusing. I don't know, it's a very difficult question. I think you should, like, if you get like a subscription and the game, you're still gonna get classic along with the subscription for retail, so you can try both. Classic takes a very long time to level through, and it doesn't feel modern in a way that you're like gaining levels here and there. Like, leveling is the journey. Kentucky Fried Chocobos, oh my god. That's hilarious. I would say for a modern player who's never played World of Warcraft, retail will do a better job at explaining to you what the game is like today. And if you want to experience what the game was like before, once you realize that retail is I don't know. You'll see. You will want to. The thing is, without saying any spoilers or anything, you will want to try classic after you've played retail for a while. That is the road that I would take. I would go into retail first, and then once you're comfortable in retail, and once you are just a little familiar with like the difference between retail and classic, I think you'll want to go into classic to just see what the experience is like, because the game was very, very different back in the day. So this promotion is only for Japan. Aww. In this set, you're getting a Japanese-style fried chicken burger, small fries, a medium drink. Oh, so the emotes like are Japan only. That sucks. And one extra piece of chicken. What are these promos, man? This is wild.
やりましたね。ケンタッキーフライドチキンさんとコラボしたことがあってですね。あの時は4人前食べないとグッズがもらえないということですね。
Purchase combo meals at participating retailers throughout Japan to receive stickers and the eat chicken in-game emote. Also, you get like Moogle and Alpha stickers. I mean, this is honestly, this is a good promotion. This is a good advertisement. I don't know how big KFC is in Japan, but I guess they have a market there. Oh, PewDiePie moved there? Oh, I didn't know that. Love their McDonald's collabs as well with some anime I watch. I see. Yeah, I don't know, like why is this not? I understand like why it might not be a thing for like Europe, because I guess KFC, but why isn't it an NA thing? Oh, this is cool. I don't know if you've seen this. Announcing the Final Fantasy XIV tabletop RPG. Take up the adventuring life through dice voice and dialogue in this all-new tabletop role-playing game. Release date May 2024. This shit is gonna be so expensive. This is gonna be wild. I'm sure of it. This is gonna be like $200. I have 14 D&D. I think they were like sitting there looking at Baldur's Gate and they were like, these RPG assholes really enjoy these tabletops. You know? We have announced this on the Listone already, an FF14 themed tabletop role-playing game. Like, I'm gonna get this and then have like Final Fantasy 14 like live tabletop live streams. That's gonna be my new content. Forget NFTs, let's do D&D. I mean, duh. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm getting this. I don't care. Look at that. That is so hype.
そして続いてはこちらのお知らせです。どうぞ。はい。こちら昨日発表になりましたが、Final Fantasy 14 10th Anniversary
Now accepting pre-orders for Kanto Region event, live in-person event. What is this? What? Pre-orders for fireworks and music. What is this? Currently offering pre-orders with early discount. Visit a special site. What is this for? Chiba Makuhari Seaside Park. Makuhari know how much it... What? Where is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, but what is D&D without IRL friends? Well, I so far have myself and Luneth, probably. And we need to get some more people into Final Fantasy. There is 2. We're gonna get more people. Like, I'm getting this thing. There's no way I'm not. I don't know what this is. What is the... What is Kanto Region event? Live in-person event. For, what is this for? This is not the Fan Fest, is it? This is something else. Another Japan celebration event like the firework thing they did. I'm in Japan, share some of those with us, please, right? It's like, as a Final Fantasy fan, not living in Japan, you're getting such an inferior experience. This event will be on the beach. Like, holy shit, they're actually having like a legitimate Rising event. IRL. Like, they're living the fantasy, honestly. They eat so well. 具なし焼きそばってきっとみんな知ってる話題になりましたね。吉田チェックが足りないんじゃねえのって言われたんですけど、普通に我々権利をお貸ししてやってるんですけど、さすがに僕らもそのツイッター X か見たときに、ちょうどソケンと2人でプレイヤーの皆さんに会いに行ってたそのすぐ脇で、あんなことになってるとは思ってなくて。They don't really mention the concerts at all, unless they're a part or right after the Final Fantasy events, like the Fan Fest and whatnot. Do they? Gotta save up. Japan has been in my bucket list for quite some time. I wish, honestly, like, I would consider going to an event like that if they even like offered it as an option in Europe. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you could like you can't even get tickets to, like, I don't know, Japanese Fan Fest because you don't have like a character there. Like, you have to have a character and a subscription there first, I suppose. Yoshi says, some of you may have heard of the yakisoba in Osaka that didn't actually have any ingredients during the last event. We asked the company responsible to hold an investigation on how they're going to handle those cases in the future. I don't know what he's talking about. Does anyone know? I'm gonna have to end the stream in the next half an hour because I have a class in half an hour. But I'm not sure how long they'll be going anyways. For context, okay, thanks. There was a vendor during the last Final Fantasy XIV fireworks event that sold fried noodles, yakisoba that usually come with veggies and some sort of protein, without any of those as at an overpriced price tag, and it led to some Twitter complaints. Aw, jeez. Wait, what happened to my camera? Am I still live? Something did happen. My camera stopped for some reason. Let me refresh that. Am I still live? What happened here? Why is my camera not working? What is this? What? What is this? What? What is happening? What is happening to my camera? This is malfunctioning. What? That is so weird. Am I still live? Like, why would my camera just randomly stop working? What in the world? Her live cameras, I see. What? That is the strangest thing. I gotta fix this. Device not available. For some reason my camera is just randomly disconnected. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Yeah, you can hear me, but you can't see me, so I'm gonna have to fix my camera. Sucks. I wanna do... What? I wanted to watch that video. What do you mean? Why is this not working? ASMR stream for sure. It's not what I was planning today. Well, I gotta restart it. Such a weird thing to happen to me now. Okay, I had to like unplug it and plug it back in. This sucks now. What I have to do is I have to quickly crop it. Oh my god. Gotta be kidding me. Such a weird thing to happen to me right now. Never had this happen. Alright, we're back. For better or for worse. Hi Lunet, what's up? Well, I guess we don't... Nice one in London in about a month. Okay, I will just remove this for now. Are we good now? Is my camera lagging or something? I'm gonna refresh it again. Is it fine? Is it okay? Or is it a bit like laggy? What? It's like I had everything figured out and I had all of my settings set up correctly. Okay. Now it's better. Thank you, looks like. I think Lunet is tuning into an earlier version of the stream for some reason. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, Yoshi says, I will be at London Fan Fest. Say hi if you're there. Yeah, Luna is like reacting to something that happened in the past, probably. Is this goodbye? No, wait, we're gonna watch, right after this, we're gonna watch the English version of the trailer, so if that's spoiler for you. Man, I was far behind. Yeah, I assumed, because you were like talking about the gear that happened like an hour ago. Still where you said you will miss the start of the patch days. Like, no, I will play for like 2 days, and then I will travel, and then I'll come back, so my videos might be a little late, but...
写真撮ったりね
Will do my
で
best.
きたのが、僕ら開発チーム何よりプレイヤーの皆さんのためにゲームを作り、プレイヤーの皆さんが楽しいよ面白いよ最高って言ってくれる声でまた次のモチベーションにしてやってるので
Because the patch is on the 3rd, and I'm traveling on the 5th. So I'll have the 3rd and the 4th to play.
本当にありがとうございました。
That's it.
どうでした？
いやー、なんか久々にこれやっぱ最初に吉田さんもおっしゃってましたけど、そのファンフェスの
Emma says there's a real item code on the back there, so I was told to not flip it. Oh, I see. The KFC thing. Closing words. Yoshi says it's been 4 years since the last TGS where we attended, and I actually didn't have that many opportunities to interact with the Japanese players in person again yet, so that really made me happy this time. Thank you everyone. What about you? We'll book those days off. You're lucky.
やるなって怒られるんだけど。
仲良くやりましょうね。
Which days? The 3rd and the 4th, or the entire week? I'm leaving on the 5th, but I'll be back on the 8th. As you said earlier, FanFest has a lot of players, but the feeling is different. Everyone is closer to the stage here at TGS and so much other noise. Very different, but exciting feelings. That's what they roughly said. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I see. Can you do that? Can you book them off? Like, you haven't given a lot of advance, right? How many people going on vacation in October? It's like such a random time to be going on vacation. The companies are like, what the fuck is happening in October? It's like, sure, get your vacation days. I'm only getting my vacation days for, I should get the 3rd off. Damn it. Well, I think that is it. Thanks everyone, that is it from us. That is great. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and watch the... trailer. Final Fantasy 14. I don't even know how to get there. Growing light. Alright, so first of all, for anyone who finds this to be spoilery in any way, shape, or form, you are welcome to leave or not watch it, because we're gonna watch the trailer for the patch 6.5 Growing Light. We already saw a little bit of it, but I was trying not to watch because it was in Japanese, so this is the English version. So for the next... Oh, what? They have an enhanced bitrate for YouTube Premium? What is this? Weirdos. Anyways, we're gonna watch it now. So if you have to leave, you leave. We'll close my eyes and ears. You do that. Alright, let me set up the volume. I think we're gonna be fine, right?
To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, where we're not consumed by
this is the
insatiable
experience that I
hunger,
wanted.
but filled with hope for what we might create together. This is proof that I believe in others. A light that
She's changed
illuminates
so
the way
much.
in darkest despair.
Though I've lost my connection to Heidelin, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
I love that we're going there.
If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Oh, that's the ferry! The mount!
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare.
Ever has mankind hoped and prayed.
The Alliance
May
raid stuff
this
looks dope.
light illuminate your way.
That's the raid.
If this power were mine to wield.
Hear my voice and return to me! Ashdaya!
I hope she doesn't die.
How did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural.
Thus will the way open to the promised land and the death we have been too long denied.
So they come back.
Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
Your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
Okay, so I like don't like to talk too much during the trailers because well, I know everyone hates that. But what I think is really cool is like they did show like some of the like the bosses that we already fought. Like it was this Scarmiglione. Yeah, so basically they like I don't know, come back to life somehow. Like did they fully die? I guess they didn't because the point of everything is that they don't have their ability to die yet, I guess. So I guess they're coming back. I really hope Ashdaya survives. Like the raid looks so nice. This is honestly at first when I saw this, I thought that this was like this was gonna be like a Hildebrand instance because of like the math equations and such. But it's honestly it's kind of cool that they're putting it in there. Did they say that it was gonna be more puzzly? I think so because like we saw the triangles dropping and they said that there was gonna be like a puzzle or whatever that is not exactly I don't know what they said, like they mentioned an equation or something like that. They said that it was gonna be something like that, which gives me nasty PTSD from uni, but that's all good. And the fact that we just go back to the first, like that's just insane. Oh, sorry. It looks so good. This is the part that I still don't understand. Where is it? Let me just find that cutscene. This one. So basically, we're watching like the movie, as in like the recap of like the final days. I don't fully understand like the bunny just yet. This bunny actually kind of looks like the bunny from the tribal quests, but I haven't finished them yet, so I don't know the full story about the bunny, the one with the red eyes. So I'm actually very happy about just doing those tribal quests, and then maybe this is the tribal quest thing. I'm like the big quest that we're getting after we finish all of the separate tribal ones. I don't know because he is a character. I think that's the same buddy. 100% your theories are fiction. Oh yeah, definitely. I did warn about spoilers. I just kind of wanted to take a look at some of the separate cutscenes. So I don't know if he's a part of the main story or if this is a side quest, but I can't wait to finish the Loperate, the tribal quest. So we'll see. Okay, so we have Hildebrand. The raid looks so cool. I think the Alliance raid is gonna be the absolute highlight of the patch. This is looking amazing. I think that's pretty much gonna be it for today. Unfortunately I'm gonna have to go off as I have my tutoring lesson in like 15 minutes, so I gotta show up and teach. It's so early in the morning. I haven't even had my breakfast yet, so I have like 15 minutes to eat something. And yeah, after that, like I'm not sure what's gonna be happening today, if I'll be going live or not. If I am, that will probably be on my other channel, so on Kick and on Vplays, but I can't promise the stream today because I'm just trying to. I've been going through a little bit of a rough patch mentally, and I'm just trying to basically get back into the routine. What I was gonna do, what I think I want to do is work on some of the Final Fantasy 14 videos that I want to publish next week before the patch hits. So what I can promise is the guides for all of the minions and mounts and all the accessories and hairstyles and bardings and whatnot that came in both 6.4 and 6.45, because we're a little behind. So you're gonna have something to do if you're gonna subscribe before the patch hits. It's gonna be, you know, something to do if you haven't done so yet. So I'm working on that currently, and hopefully in the next couple of days I will have all of these videos up there. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching this with me, and I hope you enjoyed. Well, it was really fun, and I'm really glad that they do these streams. And at least we have at least we had the translation from Yuna. Again, massive thanks to Yuna, who is translating this, who is actually um just, you know, getting up either really early or staying up late so that we can have all of these translations. It's pretty amazing that that we have this as a community. So yeah, that's it. I will be seeing you a lot more often here on Momsden, as I will be streaming some Final Fantasy 14 in the next few days, and especially when the patch hits, with the exception of the days that I will be traveling, which is from October 5th to 8th. But apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Here on both on YouTube and on Kick. I will let you know in Discord, so jump into Discord if you haven't yet. And I will see you next time. Bye.